back. We're doing a couple things new today. The first thing is I'm doing a sideways video that are for YouTube. I've decided most of these videos will be going on YouTube. Another thing is I'm definitely going to stop recording my entire workout. I'm just going to probably talk a little bit before and then a little bit after each exercise and record a little bit of each exercise. Today is a shoulder heavy day. We're starting with shoulder machine press right here. Then we're going to do some dumbbell lateral raise and then some chest fly and bench press and some cable rope face pulls. So that actually seems pretty similar to my normal chest day, just except that on my normal chest day I do 3 chest workouts, and basically one of those is just being replaced with this shoulder press machine. So it's pretty much a chest day, but just a little bit more shoulder heavy. And again, I'm doing my shoulders throughout. Oh, I forgot to check the weight. 130. Oh yeah, I'm warming up anyway. So for these, I like to sit pretty low. And for the transfer, I know you probably can't see my feet all too well, but just hop on over. Pretty easy for this. Yeah, so for these I like to sit pretty low because when it comes to doing a shoulder press, I don't need to be so far down. I can start higher up. I could even be lower. I'd be okay to start here at more of a 90. I won't go past this because then it becomes more of a tricep extension. So I'm gonna hide this extra bit of cable in my pocket, or maybe I'm just happy to see you, and I'm gonna warm up. After I'm done warming up, record 1 set, and then move on to the next workout. I hope this is good enough of a view. Today, I woke up extra early because I had to go to the bathroom, and it was like 5:40 a.m. and then my alarm was, only 25 minutes away. I couldn't fall back asleep actually, so I stayed up, and I was thinking to myself, oh, I'm gonna get to the gym earlier, get done earlier, have a good day. I actually got here just around 7 a.m. still. Turns out I was just hesitant in between. I didn't really want to get up. I wanted to try to sleep. I wanted to relax a little bit. So I took a little bit longer stretching. I was reading an audiobook. Some people don't think that's reading. Of course, I do audiobooks, so I think they're reading. But yeah, so now I'm just extra tired because I think I got less sleep when I'm at the gym at the same time and everything. So hopefully I can take a nap today. So this is set 1, and then I'm going to record the last couple reps of the final set. 130 pounds. Yeah. Hurts my right shoulder a little bit. Oh, okay, 14. That's pretty good. And we'll see how I'm doing for my final set. All right, set 3 out of 3. That was 9 So we're looking at 3 reps in reserve, 14, 10, 9. That's pretty good. Now we're gonna move on to dumbbell lateral raise. I brought some Tiger Balm. Actually, I'm probably gonna put some on my shoulders right now and just see if it changes anything, gives me a bit of a pump. We'll find out. If it does nothing else, I think what it will do is help the mind-muscle connection for me to really target the muscle with the blood flow, with a little bit heat in there, some activation. We'll see, I guess. My only thing is that it probably can't hurt if it does nothing. And the reason I'm doing it now for shoulders is it's a little bit smaller of a muscle compared to chest or back, or I'm not doing my arms yet today, so it's a good little test subject, pretty much. The tricky thing about these seats is the curvature of them. Sometimes people can struggle to get their legs, or like this left leg, kind of over that bump, but my legs just kind of slides straight through. So the transfer from here to the chair is another somewhat easy one. I've done this workout. Pretty much, I do this almost every single day, so there's really no point in recording too much of it. I'm just going to record my first set, and then we'll move on to the next workout, because I've shown the transfer, I've shown the exercise. It's the same weight. Everything's pretty much the same with this one. I do enjoy it a lot, and one of the nice benefits of doing the same workouts, you know, for the past like 20 weeks is the central nervous system really adapts to it. So, especially while I'm cutting, I think it's probably a bad thing, and this is just my opinion, it's a bad thing to introduce a new workout where it shocks the system. You know, people talk about, oh, shock your body, shock your muscles. Well, you know, that's not always the best idea. And when I'm cutting, I want to focus on just maintaining my muscle, maybe getting more muscle, but that's probably the least likely thing to happen while I'm doing the cut. So, with that in mind, it's the best thing to do is just stick with the devil I know, do these workouts, and then I can focus on maybe higher weight because my body is adjusted to the form, reduce the chance of an injury, again, because my body's used to the form and the workout, so that way when I do get extremely exhausted, even if the weight is lighter, if I'm doing like a shocking to the body workout, even with lighter weight, it could cause some type of damage or anything. So with these, I get really, really familiar with these workouts. And so that's one of the benefits of doing the same thing pretty much week over week. For the almost the entire 25 weeks, I've hardly changed my exercises. Again, another part of it is because I'm limited by the exercises I can do. Alright, so this is the set 3 of 3. My first 2 sets, 12 and then 9. So we're looking at, you know, roughly 7 to 9 with 3 reps in reserve still. I'm definitely more tired today. Yep. So let's just get this workout through. Then I can go home and have my lovely protein shake. I'm thinking today I'm going to record a day in the life of my meal prep. I've recorded a video explaining my meal prep, and then an extension of that of me cooking the chicken and the potatoes for my meal prep. So I'm going to do just a day of me eating and cooking and doing it all, so that way people can see what that typically looks like. I feel like I could do more. I'll do it. Okay. Alright. Now on to the next shoulder work. Alright, so I got this set at 6. Last time I had it at 7, which is a little bit lower and a little bit better, but then I almost fell off trying to reach the pins to adjust it. So, just gonna record the first set of this 155 pounds. I was bouncing between 155 and 160. For the flies, I decided to go to 155 because it does hurt my right shoulder, which still is a bit, just messed up. I don't know from what or how, but so I just, anything that does trigger a, maybe call it a flare-up in my right shoulder, joint level pain, so to speak. So I just try to do lighter weight, avoid putting too much stress on it when it's stressing the wrong way. Same with incline bench and so on. So I'm just adjusting my feet. I know you can't see them, but I like some symmetry, and the placement of the feet does actually make a difference. So, alright, adjust this. I have it on pin 2. No time, get into it. I'm trying to imagine roughly how many reps I want to get, even though I know it's 3 reps in reserve, so it should be very subjective to the day and the set, but I still have a mental goal of more than 10, but we'll see. Okay, 14. That's pretty good. To be honest, I kind of forget about the 3 reps in reserve. I feel like I had about 3 in reserve, though. Maybe 2. But we'll call that 3. And I don't do a full arm out. Sometimes I bend my elbows a little bit, still making sure to get the pinch in the chest. And I forgot to get the Tiger Balm and put that on, so it's maybe too late now. Probably not going to do it. I might do it afterwards, see if it helps with recovery, bring extra blood flow to the muscles. But yeah, so doing chest fly now. Next workout is bench press, so I'll finish this and I'll see you on bench. Oh, it's actually been a long time. I was talking to my buddy, but we got 2 more workouts left. This right here, 3 sets. Medium grip bench press 205, and then dumbbell rear lateral raise. That's a new one that I haven't done in a while or recorded in a while, so that's going to be a good one to record. This, I'm just going to be recording the first set. Nothing special here, just bench press like I've done before. So just transfer onto the bench. I've discussed before about my foot placement and such. And yeah, I'm going to keep doing these videos every day of my lifts. And I'm going to try to keep them shorter and shorter. That way they're more, digestible or something like that. So, yep, here we go. That looked like pretty close to failure. but I'm assuming that's closer to 2 reps in reserve. And then now we're just gonna see how we do for the next 2 sets, and then I'll see you at the dumbbell rear lateral raise. Alright, so last workout of today's workout is rear lateral raise, dumbbell style, doing 30 pounds. And what I do is I just go forward, dumbbells on the floor, and do the lateral raise. Sometimes I should put the seatbelt on. I usually do. So I just set the dumbbells down by the side. Get this belt on, because what happens is when I lean over onto my chest, it'll kind of lift my butt up off of the chair, and then a lot of weight is in the front wheels, which can cause the chair to tip over forward. So to avoid that, this belt helps keep my butt on the seat, which then keeps the weight a little bit further back. Don't want it to be too tight because I will be leaning into it. Make sure that my waistband is covering the belt. As you see, it's exposed metal for me. Alright, make sure everything else is in a good spot. This can probably just clip on the side like that. I want to back up a little bit just to make sure I'm in frame. Never get too sure. Alright, I got this belt on my feet just because I don't really have anywhere else to put it, but also my left foot lately has been seeming to slide out, so with the weight pushing down on it, I don't want it to push down and slide the foot out, because then I'll lose my balance. So I'm just going to record my first set here, and then that'll be the end of today's workout, and we'll see you for tomorrow's workout. And you get a beautiful view of the top of my head, and my form too. So I'm going to have to rewatch this so I go through myself by form, because I know my shoulders are a little bit uneven. So I do my best to work out evenly, but one of my arms might be more forward or back than the other. I haven't done this lift in a while, so I have no idea what to expect. Alright, 14, 3 reps in reserve. That's pretty good. You might notice that I don't do my arms straight out. Oh, my face is so red from leaning over. I don't do my arms straight out because the goal here is to target the rear delt. And I find that when I have my elbows bent a little bit, it allows me to focus less on my triceps, kind of extending my elbows to keep them straight. So it takes away some of the strain from the triceps and allows me to put more into pinching my shoulder blades together and really getting that squeeze for the rear delts. And I'm happy that I added this workout because I haven't done it in the last 5 weeks or so, and it feels pretty good. So, alright, that's the end of today's lift. Thanks for watching. I love you.